Hi, it's me, Vamp, and welcome back or welcome to the channel. Today we are going to look at the Eximus Reborn Dev Workshop. I say it like that because Hitman Reborn, I don't know if you've ever seen it, it's an anime. Anyway, I'm already getting off topic. Okay, so basically what this video goes over, I'll leave a link in the description below to this video, but what it goes over is some of the new Eximus stuff that we can expect, such as the fact that they have this overguard thing, which is, okay, kind of an overshield, if you will, for Eximus enemies. The overshield, as it were, is, health, shield, and armor scaling. So, higher level, enemies, higher level Eximus. And the thing about this overguard, as they are calling it, as mentioned here, it is Warframe power resistant. So the reason that's interesting is, okay, it's interesting in the sense that you won't be able to just blindly AoE kill Eximus without noticing their existence, I guess. But at the same time, and let me know if I'm wrong, I could be totally off base about this. And if I am off base, like I said, let me know. But I don't just go around using abilities on Eximus. Most of the time, I'm shooting like an Amprex or a pistol or even my arc gun, and the Eximus just gets in the way and dies. So I'm not really sure if the Warframe power resistance was a necessary thing. I guess we'll see. But yeah. Okay, so this is basically it right here. The Leech Eximus, as you guys can see, has an overguard. Now, don't be confused. It's not immune, because I know that the enemy's health bar turns like around this color when it's going in its immune phase. But be assured, it's not immune. It just has its overguard. So basically, think of the overguard as a second health bar for all intents and purposes, okay? For all intents and purposes, think of the overguard like a second health bar. Actually, I think that's a fairly accurate description. Let me know if you guys think that's accurate as well. And if I think of it as a second health bar, I'll be honest, I'm kind of into the idea. Like I said, I still don't know if the Warframe power resistance is necessary, but special enemies spawning with certain, with a second health bar, as it were, that seem kind of interesting to me. So yeah, actually, let's see right here. It says, with the addition of Overguard, we've updated the scope of which abilities are considered to be crowd control. Note that these abilities will still do their intended damage. It is only the crowd control effect that the effect of the ability that won't apply. Wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. Okay. Okay, so let's see. Sevagoth's Gloom, Chroma's Effigy, let's see. Zaku's Gaze, let's see. Oh wait, that means you can't put Eximus to sleep. Water Charge, Chorus, and Snare. Wait, so are they saying these abilities will not work on them? Is that what they're saying? I mean, I guess that's fair enough, I guess, but yeah, hero. Oh, that means I can't chain them with Heroes Condemn. I'll give you guys a run through real quick. Sevagoth Gloom, I already went to that part. Gruda Seeking Talents. Wait, Gruda Seeking Talents. That won't work. Mirage's Sleight of Hand, Mirage's Prism, Cores and Snare, Vortex Charge, Brooks, Lull, Heroes Condemn, Excalibur's Radial Blind, Ivara's Quiver, Sleep Arrow, Revenant's Reeve, Revenant's Mesorskin, because I don't know if you guys remember, but it technically does blind the enemy, so get that makes sense, it's on there. A narrative, Desiccation, Yoreli, Sea Snares, Limbo's Rift, and Cataclysm. Eximus' abilities will now ignore Limbo's Rift. However, any other types of damage from Eximus will still be avoided. Okay. We'll now ignore Limbo's Rift. Huh. Not really sure. That mean much like Operator now? Limbo can actually be damaged. You know, ability, Warframe and Operator ability to work in or out of the Rift. They transcend the Rift. Is that what they're saying Eximus ability do now? So, yeah. Okay, so they do mention more about it. Like, Banshee's Silence. Banshee's Silence will now negate any active Eximus abilities and prevent any Eximus abilities from being cast while it is active. Guardian Eximus shields and their AoE resistance, toxin clouds from venomous Eximus, or the Arctic dome from the Arctic Eximus will be disabled. Note the friendly 90% damage reduction or from Guardian Eximus and the Arctic Eximus. Slow or will not be disabled by silence. This may be subject to change. Okay, interesting. Overguard, Ancient Healer. Currently, Ancient Healer provide a 90% damage resistance to their allies in range and increased resistance of crowd control abilities. Visually, this is only indicated by a pulsating glow on buffed enemies in range. I'll be honest, I didn't even know they did that. This is often confusing if you don't already know crowd control resistance there. Let's see, they have changed Ancient Healer to provide allies in range with Overguard that is applied at 9 times their overall health. This value simply matches the current level of damage reduction and crowd control resistance provided by Ancient Healers. But with Overguard, it will now provide a clear indicator that enemies are being boosted by their ancient allies. Overguard can be taken out on enemies boosted by ancient healers in a few different ways. Dealing damage to Overguard, that's probably the most straightforward. Killing the ancient healer providing Overguard, again, pretty straightforward. Drawing them out of range from the ancient healer. Now that seems a little more troublesome, so I probably would just do one of the first two options if I'm being honest. But yeah, that seems pretty cool. Health, shield, and armor scaling. Health, shield, and armor scaling for Eximus now all scale faster at higher levels, up to a point where it eventually flattens out and does not scale exponentially, giving them a boost to their overall tankiness. That's interesting, actually. We will see how tanky they are. If I get beaten up by an Eximus, I might need to have a talk with D. Okay, but yeah. Anyway, let's see. They also want to make Eximus stand out more, so they gave a unique visual indicator to each type of Eximus. They now have their own blend of distinct audio and visual FX that will help you identify them more easily in combat, and also give you a better way to recognize their Eximus type and tactically evade their abilities. Or if you're like me, take their abilities on heads on and hope for the best. Okay, let's see. Supported Eximus type perfection. They've made changes to widen the edgeability pool of certain Eximus types, all with supporting casting animations. Okay, so they all have casting animations and whatnot as well. Oh, the new Eximus type that can be finished with mercy kills. So they are doing more of a mercy kill thing these days. This is the volatile Eximus. So, indicating attack. So you actually can avoid it now. It just kind of happened before. So, I'll be honest, I don't hate that. And this is the leech, or parasitic enemy, or energy leech enemy, depending on which faction you're fighting. But I do like that indicator. You saw that purplish indicator thing? That's the indicator of, where their attack that drains energy is coming from. Because, randomly draining energy and then AoE kind of sucked when you didn't know where it was coming. So you kind of just had to kill everything to be safe. This one I like quite a bit. This energy leech change, I like quite a bit. Okay, Arson. The Arson, AoE thing. I like that too. Okay, gives the butcher more of a kick. So we will see. Guardian Eximus just seems annoying, super annoying. Can put shields around allies in range and himself. Just super annoying. I'll probably want to get rid of him just because he seems annoying. But then again, melee attacks exist. So I'll probably just melee kill him, I guess. That seemed like something I could do pretty straightforward. So yeah, let's see. the leech thing we talked about there, you can see that they actually do a leech attack. That's cool. Oh, life steal from players on damage. Oh, okay. See, that's the thing. I didn't even know there were life steal enemies in the game. So, I'm honestly curious. Let's see. Health nearby enemies, avoid the zone to avoid the effect. I'm curious how much health they will leech, because if they gave them a buff to leeching health, this could be interesting, because I actually was just talking not too long ago about how it would be interesting to have, sort of not really mini bosses in the game, but at the same time, like mini boss like characters. So if they can make the Eximuses into mini boss type character, I might be for that, honestly. I might be digging this more than I originally thought. The shock one, I feel like we don't even have to worry about the shock one. It's new, but I mean, does shock stun us? Oh, it does damage over time. So, okay, fine. We'll see how it is. Venomous, I'm guessing, much like the shock one, it does toxin damage over time. Yep, that's what it is exactly. Okay, reward. Okay. Here's what we want. Rewards. Okay. To a company that increased threat from Eximus unit, we further boosted the affinity gained from killing them by 200%. Additionally, Eximus units now drop credits and endo at an increased rate. This will consistently scale as well for the Steel Path counterparts, on top of the usual rare chance of a Riven Sliver. Okay, so yeah, interesting. I suppose we'll have to wait and see. I'm more excited for the change than I initially was. So yeah, let me know what you guys think about this upcoming change to Eximus. Do you think it will give them mini boss status? Do you think nothing is going to change? Are you annoyed that, their time to kill it just a little bit longer now, hence the pacing will be a little slower of the game? Or, yeah, let me know all that comment section below. With that said, I will catch you guys in the future. Later.